The Devonian period, spanning from 419.2 to 358.9 million years ago, is famously known as the Age of Fish. During this period, Earth saw extraordinary changes, especially in marine life. Fish thrived in the oceans, diversifying into many new forms, from small jawless species to large armored predators. However, the Devonian wasn't just about fish. It was a time of great transformation on land too. The first forests began to form, and life started to move from water to land in the form of amphibians. These changes laid the foundation for modern ecosystems. The Devonian period was a time when the oceans were teeming with life, and at the top of the food chain were the jawed fish. Species like placoderms, armored fish with powerful jaws, and sharks became dominant predators. This episode focuses on the diversification of fish during the Devonian, with jawed fish overtaking jawless species. Dunkleosteus, a fearsome predator, grew up to 30 feet long and ruled the seas with its massive armored body and sharp jaws. The rise of jawed fish changed marine ecosystems forever, setting the stage for more complex life to evolve. Among the many fish that evolved during the Devonian, lobe-finned fish were particularly special. Unlike other fish, their fins were fleshy and supported by bones, giving them the strength to navigate shallow waters. These fish, such as Eusthenopteron and Tiktaalik, were the first to venture out of water, using their fins to push through muddy environments. They represent the evolutionary link between fish and amphibians, marking the first steps toward life on land. Their adaptations, like lungs and stronger fins, were crucial for the eventual rise of amphibians and vertebrate land animals. While the Devonian seas were full of life, something remarkable was happening on land as well. The first significant forests began to take shape, with plants like Archaeopteris growing tall and complex. These early trees formed the planet's first true forests, providing shade, shelter, and nutrients that transformed Earth's atmosphere by producing oxygen. These forests marked the beginning of complex terrestrial ecosystems, laying the groundwork for the spread of life on land. Forests also helped to stabilize the soil, allowing plants to flourish and diversify into new forms. One of the most significant milestones in the Devonian period was the evolution of amphibians. Descended from lobe-finned fish, early amphibians like Ichthyostega and Acanthostega were the first vertebrates to live both in water and on land. Their adaptations included stronger limbs and lungs, which allowed them to survive outside of water for extended periods. These creatures marked the start of a new era for life on Earth, as vertebrates began to colonize the land. This transition laid the foundation for future animals, including reptiles and mammals, to thrive in terrestrial environments. Despite the Devonian's incredible advances in life, it ended with a series of extinction events, collectively known as the Late Devonian Extinction. These events led to the disappearance of many marine species, including placoderms and coral reefs. Scientists believe that climate change, ocean anoxia, lack of oxygen, and possible asteroid impacts contributed to these extinctions. Although life on land was relatively unaffected, marine ecosystems were severely disrupted. This extinction event set the stage for new evolutionary advancements in the Carboniferous period, including the rise of reptiles and larger amphibians. The Devonian period, known as the Age of Fish, left a lasting impact on life on Earth. The diversification of fish species, the development of the first forests, and the emergence of amphibians all contributed to shaping future ecosystems. Fish dominated the oceans, amphibians took their first steps onto land, and forests transformed the planet's atmosphere. The Devonian period set the stage for the Carboniferous period, where life would continue to evolve into even more complex forms. The Devonian's legacy lives on in the diversity of life we see today, both in water and on land. Don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for how life continued to evolve in the next era of Earth's history.